As a nonprofit dedicated to educating people across Colorado about how we collectively invest in the things that make thriving communities, it doesn't matter whether we're giving a presentation in Leadville, Montrose, Pueblo, or Sterling. We hear the same questions time and again. What happened to all that marijuana money? Or, aren't marijuana taxes raising enough money to pay for everything? People are especially surprised to hear that Colorado now spends $2,000 per pupil below the national average on schools. They thought that marijuana tax revenue was supposed to fix that. When voters legalized recreational marijuana in 2012, many folks thought it would be a pot of gold for the state's coffers. Some people thought it would pay for an extra lane on I-70, or maybe an extra teacher at their kid's school. Let's take a look at the actual numbers. Colorado collected $129 million in taxes on recreational marijuana last year. Of that total, $40 million went to schools. What can that money be used for? It can only be used for capital construction, fixing roofs, adding new classrooms, fixing boilers, and so on. In other words, Reefer hires roofers, not teachers. And given the long list of construction needs at schools, not nearly enough roofers. So where does the rest of the money go? It goes for marijuana education, treatment, regulation, and transfers to local governments. $129 million sounds like a lot of money, but let's put it into perspective. In the same year we collected $129 million from marijuana, we collected $10 billion from income and sales taxes. So marijuana revenue represents only about 1% of all state tax collections. Even if every penny of marijuana revenue went to schools, it wouldn't come close to offsetting the $831 million in cuts that schools have seen. This is why voters at the local level have been considering mill levies to provide more funding for their schools. This video was brought to you by the Colorado Fiscal Institute.